Hey guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of all zodiac signs for special summer solstice reading. For the day that's supposed to have the most amount of light available, right, in the northern hemisphere at least, I have had the maximum amount of rain and darkness and have been trying to get in here to do this reading. So I'm going to have to cut it short. It's lighter outside than it's been, so I'm taking advantage of it. No thunder so far, no lightning. Now that I've put the kibosh on it, I'm sure something will hit. I've been power on, power off, internet on, internet off. So let's just roll, shall we? I'm going to pull from Priestess of Light, Oracle, and pull 3 cards. Let's just jump in, get 3 cards. Get some messages for this beautiful day. Before I jump in too far, what I'm going to do is announce that I have a special on private readings. For some of you may not even know that I do private readings, personal readings, whatever you like to call them. There's a link below. It's a special. And all that means is it's in honor of solstice. Obviously, can't all be done today. So there's a link below if you're interested. It's $50 off my regular rate. It's a shorter version of what I normally offer. So click the link. It'll take you to the booking page. You can read about it there. It is first come, first serve, meaning, if you book it, then I go in order of the bookings, and there is a a little questionnaire, and once I receive your questionnaire, then I mark you as being in line. Okay, so it's really as I receive the questionnaires. And last time it was a little bit cray-cray because I did it right before I was moving, and then I also got shingles. It was a hot mess. I'm healthy. I'm moved in. There's nothing in the way. And so, it's a solstice reading. Its intention is to cover you for the summer months. Obviously, for those of you down under, it's winter solstice. So, different energies, but still you'd be focused on the light within, drawing from the light within. Okay. So it covers about a 3-month, 90-day period of time. Click the link, take advantage, $50 off. It's about 20% off my regular rate. All right, here we go. Priestess of Light Oracle. Past. Yes. Present. Ooh, I love it. Future. All 3 of these are beautiful. So where we're coming from, card 21, Guide, the Illuminated Path. I love the word illuminated since we're in solstice. Present, card 28. 2 and 8 is 10, so there's something closing there, right? We're completing something. Abundance, fortune, wealth, plenty. I love that, Priestess, right there. So, good energies when we're here in solstice. I'm feeling like we're closing out the first half of the year. We have the most available light for us. We're focusing on fortune, wealth, and plenty, and abundance in all aspects of life. And then as we move forward, healing the heart, power of self-love. Where are we headed? Power of self-love. Really beautiful messages. The illuminated path, fortune, abundance, wealth, and plenty. I see abundance in different aspects as well. It's not just the money stuff. It's where we feel rich, where we feel fortunate and blessed. So nice messages there. I'm hearing the thunder roll in. If we get disconnected, you may see a blip in the, you all know that I don't edit my videos. I know, for better or worse, you get the real deal. I don't edit them. So if you happen to see a little edit, it's only because it was lights out and I had to restart. So I'll just pick up where I left off. I have a special spread I'm using So this is not one I've used. I'm going to abbreviate this reading, and I'm not doing any extended because I think I'm up against this storm. So yeah, let's just enjoy solstice together. And if you are interested in that private reading special offer, click the link below and it'll take you there. Okay? And get in line, because they'll be rolling out. I pre-record them. I'll be rolling them out. We got 10 days left in the month of June, and then if there are many of you, it might pop over into July. It just might. All right. Current energy is being illuminated during solstice. Eight of Pentacles. Kind of interesting. Eight of Pentacles is about what we're focused on. It's also about our creativity and how we solve problems or come up with solutions to things. So that's really interesting. Challenge to our peak radiance. Seven of Pentacles is sometimes the challenge to our peak radiance here is things take time, right? When we're working on something, especially in relationships, yeah, the day we plant the seed, who knows it? It's not the day the garden grows. Things often unfold organically, and so the challenge to our peak radiance is oftentimes our own patience with the process. And notice we've got Pentacles here, very earthbound energies so far. So now this card, beautiful. I'm reading it because I kind of grabbed it, and I don't do this one often. What we're aware of, which triggers, what we're aware of and positive energy we're able to radiate. Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands, and I love this card. I love the image of it almost sitting here. Third eye energy. We're receiving this passion, this explosion of energy. We're aware of the positive energy. We're aware of the gift we're receiving from spirit, as the aces always are. We're able to radiate this sort of gift of inspired passion, not just within our relationships, but within ourselves. And this is an auspicious time, and it's sort of a harbinger of what's to come for the summer. It's new energy. It's inspired, and we're being offered this ace, and so we take it, and we're aware of it. We're aware of it, and now it's time to grab it and run. We're also in a new house. We're in a new mansion. We're in Cancer's mansion. Cancer is the fourth house, and that's home. It's mother, it's nurturance, it's what kind of goes on behind closed doors. So it's a water sign energy that we're entering into as of today. So this is a solstice that's more emotional, but I like that we're aware that we've got to kind of get lit up somehow and still carry the torch for others, show them the way. So I'm sort of seeing some things in the readings that I've been doing so far this month that feel like things are getting re-energized, re-motivated. We're re-upping some passion within our connections. So that's something we're aware of. Card number 4, what we're unaware of that triggers, that's where I was going, a reactive response. Sure does. 7 of Wands. So when we meet up against someone's resistance and defensiveness, it triggers the F out of us. Okay, when you get someone who's kind of like, stop, ooh, right? Did you hear the crack of thunder? Right? When somebody kind of pushes us back or is defensive or resistance, it triggers a response, and we get reactive instead of more proactive as the Ace of Wands would want to be. Now, what from the past, wow, must be burned away so we can fully shine. 3 of Cups. So 3 of Cups to me can be third-party energies or something that sits more on the surface that's more, in a good sense, 3 of Cups is social and positive and pleasant and celebratory and focused on maybe even reconciliations. But if we're looking at what needs to be burned away, it could be pointing to something that where there's some kind of element where there's a third energy, all right, that's getting a triggered response out of us. We're trying to resolve something, obviously. We're trying to work something out, and we're up against time, right? Something that has to sort of take some time to evolve. We're fired up about it, but we're also triggered when we meet up against resistance. So that's what needs to be burned away. We'll clarify. And for the last card, what awaits us as we move toward peak radiance? Nine of Cups. Look at her, she's just jumping for joy. And I like the Nine of Cups here because it's kind of that moment where we can pat ourselves on the back and say, yeah, this feels good. This feels great. The Nine of Cups can be about something that feels like emotional self-satisfaction. It can be balanced energy for some. It's got some healing properties. But overall, Nine of Cups is that sense of, yeah, this is good. This feels great. We've come some distance on an emotional level. All right? So this is our little solstice spread and the general storyline for all energies of the zodiac. Here we go. Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. I'm getting all kinds of blips on my screen here. Eight of Swords. There's the Ace of Wands. Uh-oh. I'm hearing things. I'm going to get my phone just in case. Hold on, guys. Just in case. Yeah. Just in case the internet goes out, I've already put it on my cell phone. Woo! Okay. So we have the Eight of Swords. Can be some overthinking, some second guessing, especially because things are taking time, right? That's the challenge. That's what's crossing us. And we get stuck, but then we've got this Ace of Wands, and underneath, and what we can't sort of see, what's really an unconscious awareness or playing out behind the scenes here, is our partner or whoever we're involved with, King of Wands. They want it too. They are sort of like, yeah, I'm good. I'll go. I'm following your lead, which is interesting because the King of Wands usually is the leader. But because it's coming from behind the scenes and you're aware of this Ace of Wands, top of mind, it feels to me, it's like you're aware of this positive energy that you're able to radiate. I'm feeling like this King of Wands is sort of aware of the energy and the positivity and the passion and wants it too. But it's going to take some time for the two of you to work through a few things. Got it? All right. So, yeah, maybe there's some stuck energy. Do we want it? Are we, is this something that we can kind of reclaim? So let's go there. Ace of Wands. Yep, my power just went out. But my internet is still going. Oh, I'm so glad I thought to do that. Yes. All right. So here's that Three of Cups coming through. Sorry, it's so dark in here all of a sudden. I've been trying all day to do this reading too. Thought I had a minute, but I guess not. Yeah. Page of Swords looking at that Three of Cups. Curious about it. Little, maybe even a little sus, right? Like, I don't know. Can we really kind of reignite the torch of passion looking at this Three of Cups? Justice from the bottom of the deck. Feels like things are out of balance, maybe unfair here. Someone needs to take some accountability. Maybe both of you do if we're working things out. If we're working things out, we come to the table to work them out together. Okay, and it's just a matter of, yeah, we're going to get our clarity. We're going to, get to some truths. We're going to, have conversations. But I feel that Three of Cups that I'm saying needs to be burned away. involves some kind of a third energy. For some of you, it's going to be a person. For others of you, it could be distance. For others of you, it could be something that's been buried deep beneath the surface that has really been interfering in the connection. It doesn't really have to be a person. It can just be, just bad juju that's been kind of lurking beneath the surface that needs to be worked through, and it's going to take time. But I feel like this person is up for it, if that makes sense. The Ace of Wands becomes, oh my gosh, we're really having a problem here. The Ace of Wands becomes the motivating factor, and you're very cognizant of it. So let's look at, in the below, what triggers you. What triggers the reactivity? Oh, okay, so somebody's resistance to doing that work. I'm so glad I'm doing this because it's all right. 4 of Pentacles, and there's the 9 of Cups. And so what happens is this person that you're dealing with, let's just call them King of Wands for now. They kind of, maybe get resistant or even a little defensive about working through the problems, coming up with creative solutions, focusing on the situation. And then maybe as a result, you feel the need to kind of get a little guarded, self-protective. Everybody's starting to dig their heels in. And what happens? We grow complacent. Nothing changes because the reversed energy of 9 of Cups can be that kind of complacency, right? We got the arms across the chest. We're kind of like, yep, things feel good as they are. Why change anything? I don't see any need to work on anything. If you get that kind of response, what does it do? It triggers you. This 4 of Pentacles could belong to the other person too. They get defensive about working on it, and they get sort of guarded and resistant and sort of retreat, and then we've got complacency, and nobody's doing anybody any darn good in the connection. So this could be a whole package of what triggers you into something that is more reactive. That could breed arguments, it could breed separation, it could breed a lot of, energies of I'm done here, whatever. So it could also breed this, right? Just being frozen and stuck. I don't know what to do. I don't know my next best step because I don't have someone who's cooperative. So I'm talking to a lot of different energies here, so I'm showing you the potentialities of what that could look like for you. So let's see what needs to be burned away is this 3 of Cups energy. Let's see what that's about. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, ooh, Page of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, a little bit of breadcrumbing maybe. I see the 2 of you here almost like, do you remember, oh my gosh, it's just flooding in. Do you remember when it was, and I hate to bring it up, but it's like Princess Diana in that interview when the interviewer probed about Camilla. And she looked dead to camera and said, yeah, there was one too many people in the marriage. And the world was floored. And that's the energy I'm getting here. Is the 2 of you would have been fine had it not been for something that energetically was smack in between you. Could it just be social, right? Something that's a little more like, one of you wants to be more social and less committed, or could it be distance, or could it be, demands of work? I'm looking at 2 people that should be in the midst of a strong, committed relationship of equals moving toward, or in the midst of life partnership. And this just seems like there's interference of some kind of energy that's a little less serious. Could be a big interference for some of you. Page of Pentacles from the bottom of the deck would indicate a fresh start would be needed, right? Could be taking you back to the beginning, could be breadcrumbing. You have to take it as it resonates for you, because it is not a personal reading or private reading. But I feel this is what needs to be burned away, is whatever this Three of Cups means for you. It would have required like either a fresh start, or it was leaving you feeling very breadcrumbed by somebody who should have had your back, should be showing up for you, and should be someone you could count on. So let's say you're dealing with somebody who is you've been involved with for a while, and it's a stable relationship, but they're kind of, being more social and leaving you, not really making you a priority. That would be the breadcrumbing. That would be like, hello, remember me? And them not being more responsible to the relationship and showing up for you and making you a priority. So that would be an example of what needs to be burned away. So I'm just going to go with that one so that I don't have a blow up in my comments. Got it? So that's so far what awaits you as you move toward peak radiance here for the summer. Yes, Nine of Cups, whoo, 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, I love that, and the Sun. I love this. What awaits you is end of a painful cycle, all the relief that comes with that, an offloading of lots of negative karma, and happiness is there. So I really do feel that because you are aware of this Three of Cups, yeah, we've got this Page of Swords is kind of doing a lot of heavy lifting, but the Page of Swords is like the spire detective of the tarot. So there's information that you're gathering as you're very aware that we need to kind of reset the scales of balance here, because something's just not fair and it's impacting the happiness. And with that Ace of Wands, it's that gift from Spirit that says, go get it. Go get it. Go take this, run with it. It's your inspiration, your motivation, your passion, your opportunity, and it's showing up in the opening sequence as well. So, and this King of Wands looking right up at that Ace of Wands saying, yep, I know, I get it, right? So I feel like whatever has been happening here, it needs to be worked on. That was our opening card. It feels like you get resistance from this person that triggers you. So we got to burn away this interference so that what awaits you is the end of the painful cycle, the offloading, the unburdening, the offloading of the negative karma, the relief that comes with that release. When we see the tens, it's done. And what's underneath all of that is the sun. Perfect way to end a solstice reading. And it's about your happiness, and you can see that sun in the background there and how you're jumping for joy. And it's sort of like, yeah, now that feels good. It certainly is different than this arms folded across the chest part of the Nine of Cups, right? It's different. It's that's why I love this deck for. And if you notice, there's a treasure chest right there that she's kind of leaping into the air, and it feels right here like that's got that abundance energy to it, doesn't it? So, and then obviously the healing of heart, the heart and the power of self-love is available as we move forward. So that's what I have. Yeah, keeping it brief, but here in the dark. Virtually the only lights that are on right now. I don't know how they're on. TV's out, other lights are out, but I've got these all wired up to my phone. I guess that's what's happening. Love y'all. Let me give you the astrology that showed up while I still have light. We've got this King of Wands that is associated with the sign of Leo. Queen of Pentacles, Capricornian energy. King of Pentacles, Taurus. Page of Pentacles, all the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Justice is... Oh, God. Justice is Libra. Gonna hear my cat any second. And we close out with the Sun, and the Sun rules Leo as well. Woo! All right, my loves. Happy solstice. If you want a private reading with me, grab it at $50 off, 20% off. The link's below. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. I love y'all. Bye for now.